Hello, this is Lex from North Phoenix. What you see here is a wooden type of lock, cast iron lock. I found this in a antique shop and I secured it for a project. It took 2 years for me to use it. Here's the use case. Okay, this is a custom built trunk storage. I had a specific requirement and the space constraint. But more than space constraint, my requirement was I want to dump as much as possible. In the market, any of the antique shops, what you may see is 3 feet or the max 4 feet wide and 16-inch depth. So, but I wanted to build something which is 18-inch depth. And when I say 18-inch, it's inside, not from outside to outside. Then 5 foot wide inside. So the trunk came with the dimensions like 63-inch wide, then 23-inch, 23-inch depth. So there are 3 types of woods you would see here. The one is the barnwood from a 1916 demolished house. The second one is redwood, basically that they use it for the fence. So I did another project recently where I was building trash can fence, okay, and any of those remaining woods has been used here. The only thing that I spent on this project was for the handles, then the safety lock, then obviously the hinges, and the top portion I used the poplar wood. So I have to join 2 1x12 woods. So and of course you get it from Lowe's and Home Depot, which is basically 6 feet wide. So I have to cut it to my actual measurement. Then I need to use the style on top of that to make it better. So I'm going to show you guys inside what I did to ensure that we have a smooth finish. And I don't want to spend more time on sanding and all the stuff, so I found a way how I can make it smooth to leave the clothes and anything inside. Let me open this first. All right, there you go. So a couple of things you'll notice. The one is a gas thread to keep it, to hold the door, and also to keep it as much as soft close. The second one is the panels inside. Like I mentioned, this saved my sanding time, and also it's better to keep it as smooth as possible inside, as we are going to store the stuffs. Right, so I didn't get a chance to make a video while I was building because I was in my patio and it was 110 degrees. You know how that would be. But I can quickly explain you guys how I built that, okay? So first thing is we need to build a frame at 4 sides, okay? Starting from this side, I secured this frame with the pocket holes. Then I started drilling and screwing one by one the panels to ensure that it is safe and good. And I don't like to use the bigger poles here. I used it as much as smaller, which is 2x2. This helped me to secure the side panels, okay, with the main one. I mean, most of the things here, right? As you build, you know what to adjust. And if you look at here, I joined 2 1x12s, poplar wood. And inside, if you look at, I kept it as much as clean with a leftover wood from the cuts that I made, because this is 1x12 by 6 foot. Obviously I get some of the woods because mine is only 62 inch in total. So any remaining woods are here to ensure that even if you sit or stand on top of this, it's going to stay good. There are only a couple of things or 3 things I bought for this Okay, rest of the thumbs are what are the remaining woods that I had from my previous projects. The ones are the hardwares you see: safety lock, the door handle, and obviously the hinges, right? The second one is the top, the door, basically. The third one is the panels that you saw inside. So, I mean, you get all of these from any of the hardware stores, and all that you need to do is try to avoid using the glues and the nailing it, because I'll tell you, anytime you want to do a redo, you do a mistake and you want to redo the job, once you glue, it's done, and once you nail, it's going to be really difficult to pull it out. So I'm a big fan of using the screws. Okay, look at the deck screws. You'll find any from any of the hardware stores. But there are certain things you have to nail. For example, inside the panels inside, I used my nail gun. But the rest of the things are all screws, deck screws. So if something I want to totally dismantle and I need to redo something, it's easy for us to do. Anyway, so the quick stuff on the dimensions, okay? It's basically that what I have here is from outside, right? 63 inch and 22 or 23 inch. The height is 28 inch. So this is going to help me to keep as much as possible the stuffs inside. Thank you.